Hello and welcome back to NLC7. Playing fast, and so we gotta go. Right out the gate. Slapping on the battery. Oh, I have a container. That's good. There's some good thorns too. Huh. Not too good, but whatever. Oh, I was hoping for the other guy. 3,500. I have like a faint memory of needing to talk to the other guy. I think something to do with those soldiers we found in Tesla. But he's not back yet, so it's 2 in the afternoon. S.T.A.L.K.E.R returns tomorrow. It's just every other day. I could wait 8 hours. I'm going to. I should, because I don't think I'm going to be down here for a while. So I might as well check. Check now. Surprised nobody picked it up. I'm a little offended. What's wrong with my guns, 80 days in the zone. Coming up on our 3-month anniversary. Oh, I get a message from the barman. Hell yeah. Talk to me, baby. Can't decide if I should go see him before. Weird. So it goes.
Давай покумекаем на делах наших скорб.
See what I have to say. Wanted to discuss something. Yeah. I could have just kept that quick save from before. Shit. But I did get that message from Barkeep, so maybe it was worth it. How much condition did we lose off touching that? Jesus Christ. Set. Fucking witch's jelly, man. Tranko back? You know what? I don't like any of it. Did I get it off that sleep? Nice. Oops. Oh. It's 7. I forgot what that does. Huh. Did they come back? East of Railway Bank. I know which bandits there are. Yeah. We should go out to them. And then we'll go to the sanatorium again and head to garbage that way. It's better than trying to run straight up this road.
Давай поболтаем.
Though, actually, I don't know if that's true. But chance for glory awaits. Glorious PDAs. We got one stash in this trip. I don't think we'll be lucky enough for another one. Decide if I want to go Misty Ticket first or Barman. I simply don't know. I think I do want to do this though. That's a little more damage on the grav suit, huh? It's not like it matters. It does matter. Well, if I'm going to go to Dark Valley first, I mean Misty Thicket, then I should go through Dark Valley? And I don't have to go to the garbage checkpoint. Run to Raven first. wonder if I can give him food to open the stash at the bandit base. I could just use first aids to tank my way up too. I could have saved it. Whatever.
Внимание, чужой!
You know, necromantic. What offers do you have? An RPK machine gun reward. Huh. I wonder what it'll give me for the psi helmet. Wow, indeed a rare item. I won't even ask where you got it. I have a unique artifact that allows you to cover great distances much faster. Yeah, I know that. I'm not giving away my psi helmet though, that's crazy. Though that is probably what it's for. Kind of curious actually. Let's look it up. Psi helmet. I don't know. Ah, I can't tell.
Зараз би хотя. Та це було.
We turned the brain scorcher off, so
Дурочка.
let's get rid of it. I found a very good item and hope this time you'll offer something truly valuable. I'm talking about a protective psi helmet. Wow, indeed a rare item. Won't even ask where you got it. I have a unique artifact that allows you to cover great distances much faster. Interested? First time hearing about such a thing. Ready to test it on myself. Thank you once again. Give me a stash too. Alright, I need to actually check again. So, I forgot the hyphen in my search. That's the thing, I'm not really seeing it elsewhere. I think it's specifically for him.
От би вдома опинитися в гамачку, ще й з книжкою класною.
Cool, alright, you know what? I don't think it's gonna protect me in the game. Always been afraid to trade stuff to him or to Tooth because I think it's gonna prevent me from, you know. Oh, I can use it right away. So here's the problem is I don't want to use my artifacts on. Misty Thicket. But I'm really overweight. And I need to drop the 20 pounds that the grab suit is putting on me. Who's yelling? What the hell? Are there friends in here?
Слышишь, удвали!
He's just a guy. This is cool. Talk to me, baby. Ah, shit. I don't know if I want to fuck with them, honestly. The only reason I stopped in there is because I heard the boys having a fight and wanted to see who moved into the factory. Oh yeah. Let's just roll with this for now. Fast for moving. pretty good. I wonder if Vanes is still here. Duty. No veins, I guess. Prapor. Oh, hello, Markman. Still wandering, searching? Glad you're alive. Hello to you, too. I see you've changed your location. Huh? Ah, we haven't seen each other since we left the garbage. Yes, here now. Seems quieter and all that. And why? Why here? Well, you might have heard that the brain scorcher's been turned off. So stalkers rush there, to the center. They think there's a bunch of good artifacts. The places are unexplored. And some of our duty guys, too. Those who join duty only hoping for a freebie. But we decided with our people, duty is not just an organization, it's a way of life, a mindset. The bosses took the wrong path, got lost, started thinking of themselves as if they are duty, and everyone else should blindly follow them like sheep. That's not right. So we decided to try and gather those here, at this place, who can understand the essence. You split off then? But what about defending the bar? And what about Borov's bandits? Borov took those who agreed to follow him. As I heard, they also headed towards the center. Probably going to shake down stalkers there. And the others, those who tried to interfere with us, they don't interfere anymore. Others scattered, hiding somewhere in their holes, though this vermin can still bite if you're not careful. So, be on your guard. As for the bar, you see, everything there rotted. Duty was supposed to protect people from the zone spawns, but what happened? That's what. They started profiting. Everyone. Just turned into a roof for all kinds of underground schemes, for their distribution channels. Disgusting. Thought it would change, but look at it. It's getting worse and worse. Better have nothing to do with the filth. You'll feel less like scum. Well, okay. I've grumbled like an old man here. How about you? Remembered anything about yourself? You found S.T.A.L.K.E.R or someone else? So far to no avail. Something's flickering in my head, but maybe I can help a bit. We nabbed one punk by the gills. You know, old business. He got caught in some affair. Not important overall. In short, he mentioned that a stalker named S.T.A.L.K.E.R went through their base to the center of the zone, through this local basement. But I didn't find any entrance, and to be honest, I didn't really look. There's something that looks like an entrance, sealed with concrete. I thought it was always like that. Maybe S.T.A.L.K.E.R sealed it? Well, that's what's related to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. S.T.A.L.K.E.R? No, the basement was open not long ago. I need to get there. Maybe it can be dug out? A loophole, for one? Well, only if you blast it with dynamite. Got any dynamite? If you do, then we'll solve this little issue. I'll try. Listen, can you give me a couple of soldiers to help, just in case there's something behind that door? I don't have any spare men. You understand. We're just settling in, swamped with work. But don't go too far in there, just take a peek. And if it's something serious, come right back out. That's how you all are. When it's about squashing some mutants, sure, everyone's here. But when it comes to climbing into some hole, suddenly everyone's busy. At least put a guard by the door, just in case. Who knows what's really behind that door? And maybe I'll have time to call for help if something happens. Stop grumbling, I'll put someone there. Oh, and you guys had a flamethrower, didn't you? Can you lend it? I've already been in these basements. Got some experience. All sorts of crap flying around down there. They burned the whole stock in the garbage already, and rearming it seemed unnecessary. Take it if you find where to refill. It's lying around in the box in that room. And when you come back, tell me what's there. I've become interested myself. We'll see. No, listen, do you by any chance know where to get some dynamite? We don't have any. Heard that wolf, you know, that experienced stalker, got his hands on some dynamite. Probably through Sidorovich? Don't think anyone else has any. The military and the Cordon aren't engineers. They don't have explosives. Ask Wolf yourself, if you can find him, of course. Our duty guys didn't have any. I know for sure. There was talk at one time. Nobody really wants to mess with explosives. Who knows what can set it off? This is the zone, brother. It's true, man. It is the zone. Well, shit. I don't think I can stash. I can make a stash right when I go in. No, I can't. Well, I guess we'll do the old-fashioned thing. Actually, honestly, we should just walk through overweight. But I'm so overweight that I don't know if it's gonna work.
Сейчас бы выпить. Не по себе.
Однако
boys.
дерьмово это явно складывается. Сколько уже тут паримся, а подмоги?
Is he gonna get him? Yeah, but where is he? Maybe he's in the tunnel. Oh my gosh. I'm too overweight for this, man.
Чтобы их в аномалии порвало, скоты.
Shit, I'm so overweight. Got an eye with the grab suit. It's a tough decision. I guess we'll not really try it out, because I guess we'll actually try it out, yeah. It's gonna be hard. The one thing I'm worried about is it's gonna get me. Oh. I am worried about not coming back the way I went in. I mean, let's try it. Are they not here anymore? It might make it easier. Oh no, one guy's here. That also might make it easier. I don't think that box is still here though. Do you know about anyone? Oh, there it is.
От судьбы точно никуда не скроешься. Что на роду написано, так оно и будет. Да, скукота. Ах, неохота мне за хабаром сегодня плестись. Сейчас бы дома оказаться, в гамачке, да с книжкой толковой. Что-то это я заболеваю, что ли? Этого еще не хватало. Ну что за
Alright.
жизнь?
Well, I can put more actually.
Завалиться бы сейчас на боковую. Эх, сил никаких нет.
Alright, that's good enough for me. That's what I got in it.
Холодновато что-то. Сквозняк, что ли?
Here we are. Both the GPS and grenades. Supposed to reduce the chance. Need to go into the tunnel in the water. I don't remember it like that. I can save at the mercenary camp. Okay. Good start. Is this supposed to be the big stash? Who's that? Doctor? No, it's me, marked one. How are you holding up? Not bad, just sitting here. Alright, everything will be just fine. I wonder where. Damn. I'm gonna have to go back and read that quest dialogue. Wait, is this it? Oh, I remember. I remember that from other mods. Oh, Jesus. Just a boop and a crash. Yeah. Used up 2 scientifics for no reason, but whatever, This wasn't so bad. Well, if our shit doesn't get stolen, it is. The jury's still out on that. If we don't get a message, then there's a chance that we're okay. But there's a chance that it got stolen, we didn't get a message. Which has happened every single time I've tried to safely stash something with the GPS, so I don't know. You tell me. Okay, we got some people here. Redhead. Hello, marked one. Glad to see you're still on your feet. Where from? Where to? Why? Just kidding. What brings you here? I just dropped by to chat with the doctor. How about you? Slowly getting better. I can walk about 20 meters now. In a month, maybe 2. The doctor promises everything will be back to normal. I moved here because time seems to fly faster. Once I'm healed, I'll settle some affairs and then follow Mole and Fox to the resorts. Girls, warm sea, tasty food. Yeah. What about Fox and Mole? They left? Yeah, we talked and decided we've got enough loot for ourselves, our kids and our grandkids. Life is short, so they took their share and left. I stayed a bit longer. I got one last thing to finish. What's that if it's no secret? No secret. I really want to uncover the mystery of those trucks full of dead bodies. About half a year ago, a good friend of mine disappeared, and then 2 months later, they found him in one of those wrecked trucks. His face was disfigured, even his hands seemed to not be his, but I recognized him. I tried not to think about it, but I can't. I'll keep trying to get to where those trucks come from, and take revenge on those who do such things to people. And where do you want to get to? You know exactly where they appear from? Not exactly, but they come from somewhere in the center. Who launches them and why? That's what's interesting to find out. You heard about teleporters? Well, a bit. See, I've been here for a while, watching, and I realized that the zone is like an anthill, kind of. You stand looking at it from above and can't understand how everything is so smartly organized. It seems they're bustling about senselessly at first, but if you look closer, everything makes sense. Each has its role, and they all know where to enter, where to exit. And there are many paths and exits, and it's not like they figured it out themselves. Someone is managing this whole organization, structure. There must be some collective consciousness. I'm not following. You veered off suddenly with a truck into some anthill. What do teleporters have to do with it? That's what I'm getting at. This zone has its own paths, like in that anthill. There are entrances and exits. Such holes in space, sometimes even visible, like bubbles. Ever come across one? Someone even figured out how to use some of them by trial and error. So I once ended up in the district center, and right in the city center I noticed such a bubble. And right then a truck flew out of it, went across the whole city, and flew into another bubble. That second one disappeared right away, but the one in the center remained. But it didn't decide to go on its own. Someone directed it from one bubble to another, and probably to a third. God knows where it came out, maybe even at the cordon. The most interesting part. Where's the starting point? Was there a controller nearby by any chance? It wasn't a hallucination. I thought so myself, but I approached it almost on purpose and saw it clearly. And there are other bubbles elsewhere, and they say trucks were seen there too. Alright, listen. Since we're talking about the district center, you're planning to head towards the center, right? I left a small stash there in the district center. It contains a healing artifact. I really need it, you understand. Could you bring it to me? There are other artifacts there too. Take them for yourself, as a thank you, for this and for the previous help. And you can check out that bubble. Are you talking about the Ivankovsky District Center? Tell me where exactly. I'll try. I'm looking for a way to get to the center anyway. Right here in the house on the northern outskirts. Just be careful. Something is settled in that town. It's like it pulls your soul out, and you can barely move. I barely made it out alive. I had to drop my backpack there. Till next time. So you're still sitting here? Yes. Have you been to the district center yet? Hold on, I haven't gotten around to that yet.
Никого на горизонте.
Hey, there he is.
Ладушки. Вот хорошо.
Alright, first, I'm not gonna sleep. Ah, finally made it. So how are you? Feeling better? You look quite lively. Thanks for the kind words. I've got a bunch of questions for you, but let's take it one step at a time. I saw your note. You were in the underground, right? Said something to me. You were delirious there in the Agroprom underground area, and you said strange things S.T.A.L.K.E.R used to say. Fang also mentioned something similar, and Ghost told me how to quickly get into their hideout so I could bring Fang there when trouble came his way. So, you knew S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Why didn't you say anything before? We met briefly a few times. Where he is now, I don't know, and I never did. He always appeared suddenly and left just as quickly. What would that have changed for you? Still, although really, what would it have changed? And what exactly was I saying, or rather raving about? You spoke of the monolith. Very strange. Just before Fang ran into trouble, he told me that S.T.A.L.K.E.R spoke to him about the monolith, and some shard of the monolith. I didn't understand him then, and Ghost mentioned that S.T.A.L.K.E.R had met with Ivar and inquired about cases of psychosis, hallucinations related to the monolith or its shard. He suggested that S.T.A.L.K.E.R had an idea that the monolith was merely an illusion, or it cast some sort of illusion, something like that. He didn't go into details for some reason. He also asked me if I knew what S.T.A.L.K.E.R meant, if he had passed anything on to me. And you? What would I have told him then? I'm not a psychiatrist. All these things, psychosis, hallucinations, are from the field of psychiatry. I told him that Ivar was involved with it, but he himself disappeared somewhere afterward, and no one has ever seen the monolith for sure. I considered it no more than a legend. Ivar, he's having a tough time now. Perhaps only you can help. And you, remember anything? Figured out what you were talking about there? I'm not sure. Those fragments of memory, they're too foggy. I understand you. That's why I wanted you to meet Ghost. He was with S.T.A.L.K.E.R for a long time and surely knows what he meant. This Ghost, where is he? He was here a few days ago. I told him, wait, someone is looking for you. Ghost didn't wait. Left into the night. He says, I can't wait. There's a very important matter. In short, he left. Where exactly he didn't say. He was always secretive. But I think he'll definitely drop by the den. That's where all the group's special equipment was stored. The den? What's that? You don't know. There's an old quarry nearby. Either the Germans during the war or the Beria people after the war. But they mined some particularly important ore here. Dug a lot, but no witnesses left. And recently, well, after the Chernobyl nuclear power plant blew up, it seems they decided to use these caves. Maybe the government or maybe some foreign sponsors, I don't know. They brought in some equipment, even laid a railway track into one of the tunnels, but then everything fizzled out. Fang found this place. He was dabbling with these diggers for a while, so they set up a hut there. Warm, good protection from emissions, and no one will find it. And how to find it? Well, one entrance to the adit is right opposite the cabin. Let me mark it for you. So maybe go there? Using this entrance is problematic at the moment. The main tunnel has been blocked by an anomaly for over a month now. It might have dissipated already. There's another entrance I know of in the Red Forest, though I don't know exactly where. And in the cave itself are bungees. Using them, you can quickly get to the den. The main thing is to find the right one. I myself don't know the exact place, nor did I need to. S.T.A.L.K.E.R and the group conducted some work in their den. Again, they stored everything needed for long raids there. You can try to reach the den. Perhaps it will lead you to something. Red Forest, huh? Dangerous there. Alright, I'll see. Maybe it's easier to go through here. As you know, yes, getting into the den isn't easy. Armored doors with electronic locks. Ghost once let slip that S.T.A.L.K.E.R set the code to the date of the first Chernobyl accident, so keep that in mind. Alright. Doctor, I wanted to talk to you about Fang. Any news? I contacted S.T.A.L.K.E.R and he made a special helmet. Fang told me you had ideas about relocating him here, but you were afraid to transport him through the teleport. Yes, he likely wouldn't have survived it. And the helmet? You gave it to Fang and he emerged at Agroprom? That was the plan. Sakharov said that as soon as he gets a signal from the helmet, a helicopter would come. But I started having doubts. What if it doesn't come? Then what? And it's unclear why he told me to stay in the underground. What about Fang? Well, I gave him this helmet and the compass you left. He teleported here, and the helmet protected him. Here, to the thicket? That's good. I've wanted this for a long time, but there was no protection for Fang. But he shouldn't go out to the surface for now. The electronics here fail, and the helmet most likely won't work. I didn't think of that then, but he wasn't planning to go out into the forest. Said he knows that little cave by touch, and will make it from the teleport to his shelter. He'll sit there waiting. Good, I'll definitely visit him. Doctor, what now with him? The helmet won't work here, and it turns out he's still sitting in the underground. Just changed places. I'm starting to regret not sending him to Sakharov. He did promise real help. I think it'll be fine. At least he feels at home here. He spent a lot of time in this cave, and it's much more convenient for me, and I'll try to do everything possible. Let's hope for a speedy recovery, as time here flies faster. Only time and hope, because you've already done everything possible. Ivar most likely could have helped him. That Ivar needs to get on his feet and clear his head first. Sooner or later it will happen. He will definitely help. You've done everything you could. I hope. And now Fang also has nothing left but to wait and hope. Back at the Agroprom, you wrote that you needed to lie low. What does that mean? Yes, you were in trouble, and I thought it best to write. But I wouldn't have left you if I hadn't seen that everything would be all right with you. That's why I described how to get out of there quickly and unnoticed. And I really did need to meet with Ghost, and then urgently disappear for a while. I don't understand what the rush was. The zone, it's all about the zone. Sometimes we learn more about what's happening in it than some would like, and I accidentally learned something I wasn't supposed to, as the leaders believed. What leaders? The leadership of duty? But you're treated okay at the bar. No, I don't want to drag you into this too. You see, for some people, the zone isn't a mystery of nature, but a mere raw material resource, and apparently an endless resource, because the raw material, artifacts, are constantly born out of nowhere, requiring nothing to be developed, just collect and reap insane profits, paying peanuts to the gatherers. But as always in this world, where there's a smell of big money, big problems start. Of course, an unlimited resource cannot remain uncontrolled. There's a division of spheres of influence, treaties, pacts, agreements. Forceful solutions, finally. And so on. All as usual in our world. And as usual, you can't see the forest for the trees. I'm quickly losing my voice here. You have to keep reading it on your own. Okay. I need to get out of here.
Концентраты, блин, сплошные. А дома-то как было? Придешь вечером, а баба домашнего на стол горячего.
What did I miss here? And as usual, you can't see the forest for the trees, and from below, you don't see who's pulling the strings up top. And while you remain a cog, not seeing how and why the whole mechanism works, you yourself go unnoticed. And if I had found out about that, I wouldn't have met for a long time. I think we wouldn't have met for a long time. I just accidentally found out something about some scientists and relationships between so-called factions. Don't want to bring it up. Okay. I'm not going to read this about the... Maybe I will. The artifact you left for me in the underground, is it special? A regular artifact. It also has properties. It can be used for trade or hung on a belt. Its only peculiarity is that it's the one that teleport, which I wrote you about in the note response to. So I need to use compasses to get through all those bubbles. I think that's just what he's telling me there, but I don't know what he means about the tune and shit. The hell is that? It's the monolith. Ooh. Ooh. I guess I gotta stay away. Don't worry, I'm getting out of here. Close one. That looks like dynamite. Oh shit. Good fortune and pure thoughts to you, human. Good fortune to you. What do I call you? We are an isle, a fragment of the greater, part of the whole. Essence, shells, separated from the soul, from the great mind of the universe, from the realization of all that exists. My head's starting to hurt. I asked you plainly, what should I call you? We are not humans. We are higher and purer. We are mind. But for now, at this stage, we are bound to flesh, and this flesh bears the mark, azurite reaching. Your mind is veiled. What is your mark? Mark? You mean like a tattoo? Ah, you're asking about my name. I'm called Marked One. Maybe you know. The mark of Marked One is known to us. Are you the one of them? You are needed by the enlightened. Accept the designation and fulfill what is prescribed like all of us. Hold on. What tasks? What designation? What are you talking about? I didn't ask for any designation. I was told to do something here, and they promised a reward, sort of. There is a message. There was. From the being. The one who bears the mark will come, will be able to obtain what he desires, and will bring understanding. Needs direction. There is no unity at this moment in time. A transponder is needed. You can do it. Then there will be unity. There will be replenishment. There will be direction. You, the marked, take the seed, deliver it to the place, leave it. It will grow, and then there will be unity and reward. What seed? What place? What reward? What is this even? Why? The seed.
Monolith.
It will allow the unification of minds if sown in points, the right ones. Why don't you sow it here, and generally do it yourself? Your seeds, you do the sowing. Not here. It needs to be there, near him. We can no longer return. We are losing connection with him. It strives away from here. It extends attention further. It does not look nearby. We must follow him. And not lose connection for long. But the seed is needed for him there. Those with the mark can do it. They are not as strongly connected with him as we are. You can return. Wait. Brr, it goes there, somewhere from here, and you must follow it on a leash, sort of. Like that, right? So why are you here then, not following it there? I'm getting confused. We wait. Here is a connection through his sprout. It's near. Here is his breath. He needs more like these. For that, the seed. What? So something like that is already sprouted here? A sprout for him? Yes, long ago. You are on the path of understanding. The analogy is appropriate. There was a seed. It has sprouted. It received energy. But that's not important. One is not enough. It needs more. Now more. Ones like you can. You do not need his attention as we do. But you, with his seal, it will let you through. You, the marked, will be allowed. What makes me marked? What seal are you talking about? It will tell. You will understand all from him, who you really are. Do not waste time. Strive towards him. All right. Might as well joke with the devil if there's a chance to understand something. What are these seeds and where to plant them? Places of energy, flows, exit points, his sprouts. You call these places matrices. Take. Those are anomalies of sorts, and anyway, depending on where to take them still, I haven't decided yet. You, humans, say district center. There, you can do it. Leave the seed, and you call it Tesla. Leave it there. And in Pripyat, leave it, and plant. Take. The seed is alive. It will not die. In the right place it will sprout, at the right time. Do not wait. The time will come on its own. Oh, gee. Well, I don't know. Your seeds are heavy. Think about it. And for now, I need to drop my own little seed here in the next cell. A little beacon. No objections? And this, if I lose it, or it's stolen subtly, or I sell it, who knows what need may arise. Then what? Back to you? Cannot lose. Do what must be done. There will be no others. Everything's so complicated with you. Why does it give so few seeds? Aren't you sorry to part with such a rarity? Not few, but by your measures of time, the process is long. There is no such interval of time now. The seed is always there. It will not run out, but much later. Yeah, it is in no hurry. Eternity lies ahead for it. Well, okay, but if I do plant your seeds, then what? Look for you here again? No, it will be no more. Go to Pripyat. The connector will notify when. He is still there. He is in contact with him. He will understand from him what you have done. He will summon you and give his reward. You, it, from him, yours. Oh my. One's head will spin with you. Go. The connector. Pripyat. Okay. Oh, I think I got... Yeah, they're not so heavy. Stash explosion recorded on the territory of In the Dark Valley. Alright, that's bad. I'm going to end this video here. We're going to come back for these guys another time and then go into the stash.